And now, Freelance Heroism presents Dragon Heist.
Hey everybody, welcome to Freelance Heroism. My name is Dees.
And I'm Rachel.
And before we even get started, I just want to give a big thank you out there to everyone who donates at our Patreon. In particular, those who donate at the producer tier. Rachel!
Yes.
Tell us who those motherfuckers are.
All right. We want to say thank you to Duncan, Nate, Breakmeister, Rebecca, Orient_Tiger, and Chris Sones. Thank you so much, you guys.
Thank you. You help us make a better show for everyone, and we really appreciate it. Rachel.
Yes.
Rachel.
Uh-huh.
You heard about this Simone Biles thing?
A little bit. I haven't looked too much into it. She is an Olympic athlete, but she has stepped down from competing.
She's the Olympic athlete right now.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, she is the GOAT. The GOAT. Not like our GOAT from the game.
Right.
Because that GOAT is a piece of shit. This is the good GOAT.
Right.
It's like the Michael Jordan of gymnastics.
Yeah, she's really, really talented.
It's every time I see someone do some of that shit, I'm like, how the fuck? How the fuck do you do that? It's mind blowing to me. But she did this thing where she removed herself from the competition. And the reason was she has this thing called twisties. You ever heard of the twisties?
I had never heard of that term before.
Yeah. Well, the twisties is when you go to hop up into the air. You do like one of your flips, and then you can't orient yourself in space while you're in the air.
Huh.
Which is very dangerous.
Yeah.
Because you're spinning around, you need to kind of know what direction's up. It'd be like if a pilot was flying an aircraft super fast, like an F-14, and had no telemetry or way to determine where they're pointed. Right?
Yeah, that would be bad.
Super bad. Yeah. So then you add to that all of the pressure to do big leaps and jumps and twists and shit like that. You don't know how you're going to land, and you're in front of the world stage. Not only could you risk screwing up the Olympic performance for your entire country, right?
Yeah.
But on top of that, you could also seriously injure yourself.
Yeah.
So there's a lot here. I think people's initial reaction when it comes to performance in sports is that, you know, we hear all those football stories and you know, oh, we got through it, we fought through injured, and you know what I mean? They still took the field and struggled through. I think the difference between, say, like I don't know, Aaron Rodgers playing with a hurt shoulder, right? Him coming out and still throwing touchdowns versus Simone Biles going out there and deciding not to play injured, so to speak, is that what's the worst thing that could happen to Aaron Rodgers? He doesn't throw the ball as good.
Right.
He gets tackled, right?
Yeah.
He's padded up. He's going to be fine, right?
Yeah.
Simone Biles could land on her neck and paralyze herself.
Yeah, she could permanently injure herself.
Yeah. And that would be devastating. Not just for not just Olympics and for her performance and for her life, but just the risk of that being on someone, that much pressure. The whole world the entire world's first reaction was, how the fuck is she gonna sit down, right? Because that's our American sports sensibility, is you fight through the pain, right? So it's like, imagine you're one of those wingsuit flyers, right? You're jumping out of the back of a plane or off a base jump or something like that, and you're in your little squirrel suit, right?
Right.
But you're feeling like you're having an off day, right? Like you keep fucking up. For today, like you went to tie your shoes and you just fucking fumbled it and you fell,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, went to grab the milk and you unscrewed it and it just slid out of your hand and hit the ground and shit. You've had days like that before, right?
Yeah, I think everybody does.
Right. So would you want that to happen fucking in a wingsuit as you careen towards the earth at high velocity?
Absolutely not.
Right.
No, I'd be like, I'm taking the day off at the very least.
Right.
We are rescheduling.
Well, I think some of these sports are very dangerous. In particular, ones where you're flipping around. I mean, anything could go wrong. You land on the fucking parallel bars weird, and you hit your head, or the pommel horse. These are all of the gymnastics words I know, by the way. Pommel horse. Don't ask me to spell it. I only know how to say it.
Okay.
Is it Pommel?
Sounds right.
Picture of a horse.
The horse emoji.
Horse.
Mm-hmm.
H-U...
Uh-huh.
H... Horse. Pommel horse. But yeah, so I think I don't have any problem with this.
I don't either. I think, she knows what's going to be best for herself, and also like good for her to actually, be like, hey, this is not good for me right now. I'm going to step back, even though there's like, countless eyes on her, and tons of people are going to have like an opinion about how she's stepping back for the time being.
Yeah, and also let me channel the professional real quick. Fuck those people for not for even having a say in this.
Mm-hmm.
They're puffy asses sitting on the fucking couch throwing back quesaritos. Don't have shit to say to you.
Right?
You're a fucking you're a highly trained fucking turbo gymnastics beast.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta answer questions of these fat fucks sitting on their couch drinking gravy with a straw. Fuck them. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
We do this all the time as a society. People just like judging people who have nothing in common with us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that we're not in a position with which to tell a person how to do things, right? So
Right.
like I heard a bunch of people that are all pissed off about Tiger Woods when Tiger Woods was like doing poorly. They were all shitting on Tiger Woods. And I'm like, you can't golf for a fucking I saw you threw a fucking paper ball at the damn trash can 9 times. You don't get to say shit to Tiger Woods about his performance, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I have the professional in me a little bit. I haven't played him in a long time, so I can feel it coming out. How am I supposed to stop smoking? Can you explain that to me? I know it's a different topic, but I was just curious if maybe you had some thoughts on it.
I mean, do you put like a limit on your, like whenever I have a habit that I want to try to stop, I know from my own experience, if I try to just stop all instances of it, that works for about 2 days. And then I just like,
say fuck it.
Yeah. And then I'd do it even more. So like an example I use a lot for stuff like this is that I used to drink at least 1, maybe 2 sodas every day. And so instead of being like, I'm not going to drink soda ever again because that won't happen. And instead 3 days later, I'll drink like a 3 liter of Dr. Pepper.
3 liter?
I don't know.
Do they even make those?
They used to. They used to.
I know 2 liter.
They had 3 liters. I used to get 3 liters when I was a kid.
Jesus. America doesn't give a fuck. We just checked out at this point.
But I would change it and be like, okay, I can only have 1 soda a day. That's my limit. And so, but now I'm at where I only have a soda if it's the weekend. And so and I count Friday. So like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and have a soda on those days. And I don't always. Like there are weekends where I just don't feel like it. And I feel like that's a good limit. Like I'm not trying to completely wipe out soda because I love Dr. Pepper. But I would say sort of slowly start to put put a limit on it?
I don't know.
I've never smoked, so I don't know the.
It's real good.
I don't know the pull of it, and I don't know like what is a good number of
There's no
cigarettes.
good number. They say 0 is the good number. I don't.
Well, I mean, like, what is like an average? Like, how many?
Every time I want to strangle a person, I smoke a cigarette.
Okay.
So what? 50, 60 a day?
That seems like a lot.
That's a lot. I don't know. I don't know how many I smoke a day, but I just know that like at this point, drawing without a cigarette in my hand while I'm holding the stylus is weird. Like I hold both at the same time.
Oh.
Like hold on, I hold a stylus. I've had to grab my stylus. I hold a stylus in my hand between the index finger and middle finger, and then base the bottom of it with my thumb, and then the bottom two I can hold a cigarette with and curl back under my palm.
Oh wow. Okay.
I'm so good at this that I don't even think about what I'm doing anymore. It just happens. And I don't like there's so many reasons why I shouldn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes I'm at places and I just want to smoke and I have to look around and be like, is everyone here going to give me a hard time? And then I remember like I don't care, but I still it's still a thing I have to consider. And like at this point I'm like trying to eat more vegetables, drink water, and you know,
those are good.
Not get into fights. I don't drink anymore. Very boring. You know?
I guess, but
I did eat two boxes of fucking Rice Krispie treats yesterday. 2 boxes.
2 boxes.
That's 8 a box.
Oh my god.
16 Rice Krispie treats. I've thrown caution to the wind. I'm going to poop a marshmallow.
Oh no.
It's just gonna be like a Stay Puffed marshmallow turd.
Oh no.
It's gonna look like a Michelin man's arm. But yeah, so this is like the one bad habit I have. I think you should be able to have one.
Yeah.
But this one's real bad.
Mm-hmm.
Everything apparently is smoking related. They're like, hey, why is my hair turning gray? They're like, well, do you smoke? I'm like, how the fuck could that possibly be part of it? They're like, oh, man, my stomach, I've been having diarrhea lately. Do you smoke? I'm like, not in my ass. How long should I cook a turkey? Do you smoke? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't know. It feels like at this point I shouldn't do it. And I get that, you know, hold on. I don't know. All of the people in the movies that I saw when I was a kid smoked. Right? All the cool guys did. I'm not saying I do it to be cool, but there's no fucking way I don't look cooler when I smoke. I mean, I'm objectively cooler when I'm smoking. Makes me look. I'm not saying I look dangerous, but if you were to judge 2 of me, one of which were smoking, the other one which wasn't, and you were like, which one of those is more dangerous? Which one has more mystique? It'd be the one smoking, right?
Like a Goofus and Gallant kind of side by side.
Next, yeah, put me next to myself. I know what I look like when I'm smoking. I'm killing it out here. What do you think?
I think if you work on sort of smoking in moderation, you know, that's definitely gonna help, like with your health issues, and also
health issues. I don't have any health issues.
Okay.
I'm trying to I'm doing preventative maintenance. You know, like when you add fucking additive to your oil, the seafoam shit. It's like, hey, don't want my car to explode. Better buy this $14 bottle to put in there.
Well, I mean, I guess with like the preventative measures, and also aren't cigarettes expensive?
Yeah.
So.
Right. Well, we're gonna spend it on more Rice Krispie treats.
Just swap out cigarettes for Rice Krispies.
Yeah, that's probably not the best. The doctor's like, yeah, probably not that. It's probably not a good idea.
I don't think we're going to solve your smoking issues in this intro, so I think maybe we should just go ahead and go to the episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
This is Dragon Heist, episode 26, Headhunters.
I like that title.
You came up with it.
I know. Okay. All right, I think we're ready to game now. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think we're good and warmed up.
Thank you. I needed that.
Hey, no problem. We're here to gently release our humor nugget down our icy pathway into your face hole.
Did I not say at the beginning of this that we
Thank
would,
you, sir. I have another.
that we would bring joy to your life via shit?
Let me take another 5 hour and I'll have another for you right away. Oh my god.
And there it goes. All right.
Future Rachel, have fun with that.
It will not, I can assure you.
Future Rachel, remember, we love you.
You don't.
Yes.
You know, if I
Don't
push
lie
my
to
hair
me.
back like this, I look like a fucking owl. Like,
As your friend, I have never lied to you as your dungeon master. I cannot answer that.
You look like the owl from Rockadoodle.
like the what?
The owl from Rockadoodle.
Which owl? This is very important that you say the right owl.
Oh, you don't want me to say the little nerdy owl?
No.
The scrawny little nerdy owl that gets beat up or
Yeah.
something?
I want to be Uncle Dookie. That's not an adequate pipe. It's an aqueduct pipe, you idiot. Take you straight to the city. That owl played a pipe organ and shot stars out of his mouth. Deal. I'll take it. All right, D-Walk. Are we ready?
I believe we were on the docks.
Yes.
There's a dead body.
Yeah.
There are the three of you.
Yep.
Nate's already been in the water once. I cannot remember if he's in the water again.
I went in twice. I definitely went in twice because I'm thoroughly soaked.
So you are okay. Are you in the water as of right now?
No, I'm just sitting here on the dock of the bay wasting time.
All right.
And Rachel had brought some guy with her.
Cedric.
Well,
Rayne told me to go get Jono. So I was going with Cedric. And then Kaeviir was following a trail to the edge of the docks, and he was looking around and dropped his shield.
I prefer Doctor or Raven.
So that's what Kaeviir was doing.
All right,
That's
Dr.
what
Reed.
All right. And Cedric left to go get the guard, right?
Adrie and Cedric.
Okay.
And then I think Rayne was kind of with Kaeviir.
The Raven.
He was in the water though, but sort of nearby.
All right. So
Yes, I do believe being the feature player in an anime film there momentarily, some hentai or something like that. And then
Yes.
I got pulled up on the dock and I was fine. So
and that
Yeah.
was the first location. Then Cedric and Adrie came over, told you guys about the dead body they found. You went out that way and walked to the end of the docks, and I believe we picked up where you guys were walking to the end of the dock to investigate, or no? And you guys you guys were walking to the end of the docks to investigate, right?
yeah, the Raven had gone down to the end of the dock and I think that's where we stopped it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
ran over there.
All right. So, alrighty. So we pick up on a clear night, moon shining the stars, a couple ships in port, you guys on the docks. You know, you can feel the docks kind of sway with the water as it comes in and out. Not much, but enough. They're wood soaked, so you can almost feel a slight compression as you guys walk across it. As you guys begin to look out over the dark water, what do you guys do?
I guess I roll a perception check.
Alrighty.
I guess I'm gonna sit here and shiver because I'm pretty sure I'm still in wet clothing.
Yes. I don't know if you've redressed yourself after your first run in the water.
Well, I mean, I've redressed myself, but everything's just got soaking wet, so it's not really done me any good.
22.
All right, 22. You look out on the waters. You're not seeing any real boats or anything. There is the one kind of next to you guys, but you're not seeing any. With the darkness and whatnot on the water, you're not actually like seeing a blood trail or anything in the water. You're not picking up anything. You do. Let me see if you do see it.
With a 22?
You do see something odd. It's not really far off, about 30 feet or so in the water. You see a dorsal fin kind of spike out of the water.
Sharp or rounded?
It's sharp.
It's like a shark.
Mm-hmm.
Is it heading in a particular direction?
Kind of towards the docks.
Okay. I'll kind of keep an eye on it.
All right. You see it, moving it out. Every now and then it breaks the surface as it comes near. It does get closer, and once it gets about within like 15 feet, it dives, and you don't see it anymore.
Okay.
Am I the only one here that's hoping it's just a little halfling with a fake shark thing stuck on its back swimming around?
That'd be funny. I'm a little worried there's no shark on the bottom of it. It's just another angular fin, which is going to be really weird.
It's all fins.
It's all fin. Oops,
all
all
fins.
fins. God damn it.
Captain Crunch struck again.
Yeah, you see the fin dive down, and what do you guys do next?
I point and say, hey, there's a shark over there. Maybe we should stay out of the water.
Well, now you tell me.
Well, I didn't see it before now. How am I going to tell you before?
Well, nobody saw the octopus either, so.
They don't have fins.
All right. Well, I'm not going back in a third time. I can tell you that much right now. Whatever, we're not going to find it down there. We're going to find buckets and rocks and something that wants to get intimate with my leg, and none of those things get us anywhere.
You guys see two more dorsal.
These heads, right? That were wrapped up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've definitely found a few down there.
Yeah.
But I don't think we found the head that belongs to the body currently sitting on the dock.
Well, we can get the shark out of the water if you want.
Yeah, because that's what's keeping me from going back in.
That's
a giant tentacle that we did nothing about that's still lurking down there. That's not an issue.
Well, we can check a different location.
You guys see two more dorsal fins circling the area.
Oh, I believe there is chum in the water now.
Gross.
Perception check to see if I can see anything in the water. I'm looking for like a slick or something that they're.
What we need is a
circling
chum
around.
dumpster.
You see the crashing of the waves.
Ooh, pretty water.
Yeah.
shiny moonlight. Ooh, I see the dolphins. Yeah, that's what I see.
Go play with the dolphins.
I
Go
rolled
play with the
Lisa
dolphins.
Frank. I think we should investigate it.
I rolled a 3 for my perception, so.
Yeah, like where the rest of the mystery gang decides to continue investigating. Shaggy, you don't.
So, I don't know. This looks like a dead end to me. We can't go back in the water because of all the aggressive animal life.
Well, I mean, if they're circling around, there's obviously something out there that's circling around.
You're right. You've convinced me. Go back.
No. What I'm saying is that could we take a boat out there as opposed to me getting in the water with the sharks?
How does us being on a boat in the middle of the water help us get things from the bottom of the lake?
I'm just curious to see if there's something we can find over there. If there's
What if-
I'll put it to you this way: if there's something floating in the water out there that we can't see from here, since my eyesight is apparently horrible, I would just like to, confirm what these sharks are after. And you know what? Maybe we come back tomorrow when it's daylight and we go search that area. Maybe the head's sitting down there at the bottom, but I just don't feel like doing it tonight with the water so murky and love in the air. Okay.
What if we got someone to drag a net across the bottom of the water?
We're gonna dredge.
This is
Sure.
a fishing town, right? This is a
Right.
dock.
No,
Assuming a lot of
you're
people
right.
use nets.
I don't think it's a bad idea. I just don't know if you're going to be able to get someone to do it at this hour.
I want to see the rest of the heads. I don't know. Can we keep these heads?
Well, I don't think anyone's going to ask for them back. So yes,
I've decided I want to put these in jars and put them in the lab on the walls.
Technically, there is no city watch, so you just kind of have to get the heads back without being caught with X amount of disembodied heads.
Yeah, but I only have 2 heads right now, and that's
Okay.
not enough to create a centerpiece.
Okay, Martha Stewart.
Look, man, I don't have time to explain to you the rule of 5s. So until I do have a moment, we're just
Well,
gonna have to. You're gonna have to go back in and get me 3 more heads.
Now I'm worried there's going to be a pentagram involved here. I might know a contact, I would imagine, in the docks that could maybe help us with enough gold and liquor and whining. Sure.
Well, we figure a bunch of these workers aren't working right now. They're just drinking, right? So why don't we go to the tavern, find some sailors who don't mind drudging up some heads on the DL, and I'll toss them a gold or 2, or maybe a potion or whatever.
All right. You want to
Potions are
make
good money.
I don't disagree with you on that one. It's just they've been working a hard day. If you're gonna have to make it worth their while to get them back out on the
A
water.
potion costs 50 gold, right?
Yeah.
How much would they do for 50 gold a piece? Right. Right. That's 2 potions. Let's do it.
All right. I suppose we'll go back to oh crap, what's the name of the tavern?
Black Star Inn.
Black Star Inn. I suppose we'll go back to the Black Star Inn and see if we can convince anyone to break out the boats and the nets.
Black Sail.
That's right. I fucked it up last time. Called it the Black Sail.
You've flip-flopped on this a lot. We'll just say that the sail has a star on it. Easy
All right.
peasy. The Star
It's the
Sail Inn.
Rusty Nail. Got it.
All right, the Black Sail. All right, and while you guys are in that way, I believe Adrie and Cedric are trying to find Jono, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we were going back to the tavern to get Sergeant Jono.
All right. So they head off to do their thing, and you and Cedric reach the tavern where Sergeant Jono's at, sitting at the table, sipping his water. His water in parentheses.
Fire water.
I'm gonna go up to him and be like, "Hey,
Ah, yes, you again.
there's you have work. I don't know if I should pronounce the little tavern.
What kind of work? Oh,
I'm gonna look at Cedric and then like.
there's
whatever
like there's the
Jono-
dead body in the docks.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I was trying not to tell the whole tavern about it, Cedric.
Cedric just he shrugs at you like this tavern, like half these patrons in here are dead anyway.
Is it one of those moments where the bards are like really thrashing on a song, and the minute he goes to shout it out loud, the music stops?
Music drops.
There's a dead body out there. Oh,
And then it continues that scene from Jurassic Park. See, nobody cares. Nobody cares. There's a dead body in the docks. So, Jono gets up and sets the glass down. All right, Adrie, lead the way.
All right. Oh, lead the way back. I assume passing by Rayne and Kaeviir.
Yeah.
Be like, "Hey,
evening.
How you doing? We're working on a separate lead.
okay." All right.
John was he's scratching his head like, aren't those your friends?
Yeah.
We're looking for a net.
I'm not even asking. I don't want to know. The Ravens of all I really don't want to know.
You probably don't want to. Yeah.
You know about the rule of fives.
He stops. Rayne's involved. I really don't want to know.
Yeah, just keep going.
I'm standing there soaked from head to toe.
This is so funny.
That's not the weirdest position the guards caught Rayne in before.
Whoa.
As a politician of the docks, there's been some interesting nights.
Oh, yes. As a politician, yes.
So, you guys leave John.
I didn't know you had a reputation. We're walking around with the harlot of the docks.
Yeah.
Why do you think he dodged the three sisters at the party? Ooh. All right. So, you guys get John on the scene. He looks down. Oh. Damn.
Yep.
All right, you guys stay here. I have to go fetch more guards. We had to quarantine the scene and everything else.
Damn it. This is going to interfere with our head arrangements.
Well, I don't know what you're doing.
So Jono takes off quickly, rushing. Cedric's like, man, never around when you need them. Always around when you don't.
What, the guards?
Right? He's going to go find some patrol, 12 of them walking around,
Mm-hmm.
and leaves us all alone with the body.
Yeah. You think the killer's still nearby?
He looks at you and goes,
Like standing right in front of me.
Just looks over,
think he's still around.
I was going to say, this is the weirdest romantic banter I've ever heard.
You think there's a serial killer nearby?
He pulls out a scroll in the back of it, reads how to kill elves. No, I don't know.
Turns out Adrie's really into true crime.
You're like, I really hope not. I'd hate to get dirty tonight. So, jumping back to you guys, as you guys get to the Black Sail Tavern. In Black Sail Inn.
Yeah, we're going to walk in and be like, we're looking for some sailors.
Everyone kind of stops. Everyone raises their glasses. Hey!
Who are the best two fishermen here?
Oh, that was the wrong question to ask.
One guy stands up. I am. And immediately as he does, my right hook comes from the dude next to him, knocking him out. And a brawl begins in the tavern over who's the best sailor.
You insult my fishing honor?
I'm fine. Whoever the last two are, I hire them.
I do that thing where I just turn my head really slowly to look at Kaeviir. It's like, that's how you open this up.
It's the interview process.
You got to brawl about 7 guys now all going at it right now. Hardcore in the bar.
I don't work here anymore. Fuck them.
Bartender's like, Yeah, the dwarf's like, really?
Was he getting hit?
No. Just like, God damn it, Kaeviir.
What?
Bartender, the dwarf's trying to like get the guys off each other. He's not. At this point, over near Adrie, Jono starts coming back with a group of 12 as another guard comes around. Hey, there's a fight over at the Black Sail Inn. We got to get going. And so the whole group of 12 that Jono just brought over now is leaving Adrie to go handle this fight that's going down at the Black Sail Tavern.
We're going to be guarding this body all night.
And Cedric's just sitting there face palming and laughing his ass off.
Do I hear the guards coming?
Oh, yeah. You hear a whole set of them coming. You can't miss the sound of this armor.
All right. I'm going to grab 2 of the ones that are fighting.
All right.
I'm going to pull them back and I'm like, knock it off. Guards are coming.
Oh, shit. They start grabbing their belongings and trying to get out of the tavern.
No. If they see you run, it's going to be worse. Start singing. Sing a shanty or something.
They begin trying to sing. I'm really not going to sing, but they begin trying to sing.
Something about never go swimming with bow-legged women.
I'm gonna walk out of the tavern, kind of laughing.
They're walking out with you, trying to sing, and like, yeah, yeah, and whatnot. And the guards start rushing in, grabbing guys, separating them apart.
Whoa, whoa,
The-
whoa! There's no fighting going on here. It was a misunderstanding. It's handled.
Well, they're not grabbing your guys; they're grabbing the ones inside that are still going.
Yeah, I just don't want them to tell them why they're fighting.
No,
Inciting a riot seems like it might be a.
because there's about, yeah, 14 now. Because the one runner plus Jono plus the 12. Yeah, the five still fighting don't really have a chance.
Yeah, I can't do anything for them.
Yeah, they're pretty much all starting to get pinned to the ground and slowly sobering up.
While all this has been going on, I've just been sitting leaning back against the bar with my elbows on it like this. And every time a table breaks or chair breaks, I just slide another piece of silver over to the bartender. Just like, there's another one. There's another one.
I'm gonna try to talk to the guards and be like, look, things got out of hand. I offered some work. Things got out of hand. I asked, who's the best sailor? And then they started bragging and boasting and things, it's not nothing serious. We've all been in a scuffle before over the pride of our work.
John's looking at the others like, all right, book him with a warning. We'll hand him a warning. Don't book him. We got a dead body we got to deal with.
I'll make sure these guys get straightened out. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no weapons were used. It was fist fights. You kind of just. But since it's you, Raven, we'll let this one slide.
I greatly appreciate it. You guys know where to stop by if you guys are ever in trouble. Yeah.
John nods. All right. Now we got to go, free your friend of this dead body she found.
Mm.
You guys know anything about that?
No.
No. Honestly, Raven, Adrie, the type to go like chopping off heads and leave bodies on the docks.
So
All
I'm
right.
gonna be like, no, we just found it there, but she wasn't responsible for it. She was actually the one that found the body.
All right, just making sure.
I can vouch for her. She's good people.
All right. There's just you got to ask. The first one to find the body is normally the one who did it.
Well, unless the other person got away, right?
Well, it happens.
Yeah, but arresting a person who didn't do it leaves the other. I'm not gonna tell you how to do your job. You'll figure it out.
He pats you on the shoulder. All right. Points the finger and heads out with the rest of the guards to go pretty much check out the body.
Right. As soon as they leave, I'm gonna turn around to the bar and be like, if you guys start this shit up again, I will beat this shit out of all of you independently. One at a time. Now, look at me in the face. Who, other than yourself, is the best fisherman? Who works the net better? Other than yourself. You can't vote for yourself, is what I'm getting at.
They're all kind of like looking at each other like you see the mad dogs going back and forth, but finally they all point to a half elf in the room. That's Diedrich.
All right, now you come with me. Who's the second best? Who would you like to work with you?
He's like, I'll take Connor.
Perfect.
He points. You see this gnome come over, walking over. What's up?
I am going to offer you each a potion of healing to help me with a task that needs to be quiet.
They look at each
Well
other.
within your skill set.
They look at each other and they shrug and look back. What's the job?
Come with me.
All right. They begin to follow you.
Rayne, you just hanging out? You going to come with?
I'm coming with you.
Okay. We had some problems. We were going down to the bottom of this, of the docks. Unfortunately, there was a lot of activity from sharks and tentacled monsters.
Yeah, we
would
got
like
a few reef sharks off in the bay.
I'm a doctor and I'm doing an investigation on some decapitations. Apparently, this seems to be the place where they drop all those heads off. What I need you guys to do is quietly go out in a fucking boat, drag the bottom of this lake, get the heads up in the net, store them in a boat, and I'll have a wagon here ready to take them back to my lab for investigation. But we have to keep it quiet. We don't know who's involved in this.
Thanks, Heather. Undercover darkness?
However you do it, I don't care. Just don't get caught.
Fishing for a head. Huh. How much are we getting paid?
Getting paid, I'm going to take the potions out and stick them on the table. You can sell this at any vendor around here for a good bit. Probably more than you got paid all week.
He picks the black one and turns it. What is it?
If you're hurt, it makes you feel better. Medicine.
I come over and I clap Kaeviir on the back and I go, gentlemen, I can vouch here for the good doctor. They may not look like much, but they are good. And I tell you what, if it helps sweeten the pot, I'll put in a word with the dock master. I'll see if I can maybe get him to reduce your fees for parking your boats here for a couple of days, maybe a week or so, maybe help line your pockets a little bit easier.
They both nod. All right, we'll do it. They scoop up the potions. We'll go get our boat.
Get the potions when you're done.
Then no one puts them back. I thought it was too good. All right, we'll get the boat. So they go off to get the boat. At this point, Jono and the guards get back to Adrie. They're like, all right, we will
Hey.
handle this.
Great.
They literally
Yes.
cut the head off and throw it in the river.
So they start checking around and lifting up the body, moving it around, checking on it, see if there's any scrolls or anything written, forms of ID, doing their way. Finally, one of the guards looks up. Anyone seen the head?
I'm not there.
Cedric's like, nah, it's missing.
That seems to be the problem, officer.
Guard's off. He's like, and John is just looking at him like, the fuck, dude?
Anyone seen the head? The body was the last one to see it. Maybe we could ask him.
So the guards begin to, he sends 6 of them out to just kind of check the area, start checking people. They're asking questions or whatnot. As this is going on, they ask you guys to back up and clear the scene.
Okay.
So
Back up.
at this point, what are you guys doing?
I gotta secure a wagon
All right.
for my heads.
So you're going to attempt to take these back to,
Yeah,
to the
I'll get a
manor?
Chuck wagon because I'm sure one of these is named Chuck. I'm gonna get, I don't know, maybe like a laundry cart, someone that would deliver linens or something like that. I could get Alicia. Her family does linens, right? Throw all the bags in there, cover them up with linens, take them to the lab.
All right, sounds good. Alicia, those a couple districts up.
Yeah,
So
I can just find any old, I guess what's it called, like a carriage, and pay them for their silence.
Well,
We're leaving a lot of trail here.
Yeah, I mean,
What
they're
do
currently,
you
in a
suggest?
bag?
Yeah, they're in little bags.
Mm, I whistle a particular whistle that is usually kind of the common call signal for some of the street urchins. that kind of scramble around at night.
All right.
Find the hungriest little whelp and say, "Hey,
You want to eat a head? We'll need it back. You'll have to poop it solid.
You recognize the young tiefling child you guys ran into the other night, Squidly.
Yeah, Squidly. Yeah,
He comes poking his head out like, "What's up,
Squidly?
Mr. Touche?"
I have a job for you. I need you to run something back to Troll Skull Manor. I know it's a bit of a way. I'll pay you handily, but you've got to do one thing for me. Take these. Don't open them. Just get them back to the manor as quickly as you can. Someone will be waiting for you. I assume by the time he gets there, where are we at in time-wise?
Midnight-ish, 2-ish, or 1-ish.
Ghost
Right.
Butler.
Wait a
Ghost
minute. Are
Butler.
we going to get this little kid to carry the heads back?
Well,
How many heads are there going to be? We don't know.
I'm
He's
talking
like-
about the ones you have right now. I thought you were just trying to get rid of the 2. Are you going to wait until we see what the others dredge up and then try
I'm
and
just
take more
saying,
of
if
them?
we're already getting a cart, let's just load all the heads onto the cart and take it in one trip.
How long do you think the other guys are gonna take?
Yeah, how long do you think that'll take, D-Walk?
Because it's not a lake.
It's the docks.
It's
An ocean.
Yeah, but we're just talking about a small area.
And
I just need a larger sample size than 2 heads.
no, I get it, but it's gonna look real suspicious, them dredging the docks
It's in the
That
middle of the
close.
night, and they're
Midnight.
sailors. They're
with
crabbing.
a investigation going on of 12 plus guards right there on the docks.
Yeah, but I'm assuming they're not. They have to go get their boat and prep the net and everything.
Yeah.
So they'll probably be gone before then.
So, because it'll take them probably a half hour to an hour to get back here with the boat.
Okay.
So, see how long how long would
Well-
Jono spend on without a head and the city watch being the city watch? I mean, they may give it an hour before they move the body out.
Okay. Well, then I'll tell the net people not to start until the guards are gone. Once they come back with the boat. But in the meantime, I want to know how long do they think it would take to dredge a little section. I'll kind of point out.
I have no clue on fishing terms like this and time wise.
Well, I mean, they drop a thing down, then they pull, and they
Yeah.
probably do it like 2 or 3 times.
I mean, it should take them more than an hour or so.
that
Total.
sounds reasonable.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how about this? You guys do that. We'll be back at the tavern. Once you guys are done, or we'll come back out here in like an hour and change and check on you. And if you guys are finished, then we'll load everything up into the wagon, and I'll get you guys your potions, and I'll buy a round for the bar. How about that? On you.
Look at you, I'd like, on us?
I'll pay for it. I'll say it's from you.
Okay.
You guys will get the admiration of your fellow sailors.
They look at each other. We agree. So, all right. So, you guys are all together again. What are you guys gonna do for the hour or so, or do you guys want to just give it?
You gotta wait to find a wagon.
All right.
But we can all hang out and talk while I try to flag down some sort of carriage.
That's
or
fine.
wagon.
How close is the Black Sail to my previous residence?
Easily within 5-10 minute walk.
I'm going to excuse myself long enough to go get myself a fresh change of clothes so that I'm not sitting here steeping in my own tea, so to speak.
All
And
right.
then I'll return back to the tavern after that.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds good.
So tonight was
Um,
fun. I'm gonna look at Adrie. Right?
Yeah, this was fun.
Dead
So-
body, a lot of heads, bar fight.
You two have a...
You had a bar fight?
We didn't have we weren't in one. There was one that happened because of
Here?
something I said. Yeah.
Oh, what did you say?
I asked who the best sailor was.
Mhm.
I didn't see it happening like that.
Oh.
I didn't see that as being the logical next step in who's the best sailor.
That seems like, well, I don't know. I guess if that's what they feel they're best at. Also, they probably been drinking for a while, so
That seems like a straight. Anyway, as a cart rolls away, wagon. He's not
He looks
listening.
over. Yes, sir.
Let me talk at you for a minute. I'm gonna walk over to him. And
All right.
I am a doctor and a former guard of our fair town. I could really use some help.
All right. How much you willing to pay for the help?
I'm gonna go into my bag and pull out another black juice potion.
Uh,
The sludge.
is that your armor sludge?
Black. The black sludge is the healer's healing potion.
Okay.
he just looks at it.
It's medicine. I'm a doctor,
Yeah, that's what my mother-in-law said too before she tried to poison me.
not poison. How about this? Next time you're hurt, you come to where you're gonna deliver this package for me. I'll take care of you on the house. Everyone gets sick. It's just a matter of time.
That'd be true. Winter is coming.
What do you say?
I ain't moving anything like crazy, am I?
No.
All right.
Look, it's head and shoulders above board.
Gosh, Christian. All right. Well, give me a persuasion check.
Oh man. Okay. Oh damn it. Okay. I got a 9, Duwak.
Ooh.
Darn, if only the persuasion person had not gone to go change his clothes.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that he was so damp that he had to make himself useless for now.
He's like,
I think I'll disappear for a while when they're most needed.
I'm only
He's-
going to be gone for 5 minutes. What could you possibly screw up in 5 minutes? Oh, wait.
He starts kind of like looking at you sketchy, like, Cedric reaches back and pulls out a small pouch and hands it to the Raven. There's coins in it. Pay the man what you need. We'll call it even another day.
So what?
Cedric hands you a bag of coins.
Okay.
To pay the man what you need, and Cedric's like, we'll call it even another day.
Deal.
All right. And seems that Adrie's found you again. I will take my leave.
She's over there. She's right there. I'm just gonna point to her.
He bows at Adrian, begins to walk off in the darkness. The docks.
Bye.
With a wave. Just flipping through his journal. How to kill water genocide.
Once again, creepiest date ever.
Rachel's characters have a penchant for weird dudes.
So tell me how you met. Well, we were at the docks and there was a decapitated body. And then he showed me his killing journal. We've been together ever since.
Till death do us part.
Thanks for listening to Freelance Heroism Plays Dragon Heist. If you would like to support us, please check out our Patreon. We're at patreon.com/freelance_heroism. We have different things there. Character journals, art, bloopers, stuff like that.
Our cast includes me as Dr. Kaeviir the Raven, Rachel as Adrie the Highborn Artificer, Nate as Rayne Trichet, Dockside Officiant, and of course, D-Walk as Dr. Midnight, and everybody else in the game. Thanks for listening to Freelance Heroism Plays Dragon Heist, and we don't invoice in this group. We'll be back next week with more episodes, so stay tuned. Oh yeah.
Hello.
I have no idea what story to tell.
Okay. Well,
One time, I watched a lady eat a bunch of jars of mayonnaise.
I don't want to talk about that.
Mm-hmm.